Welcome to your new campground. All right, you ready for this? Marvel at the structure.
There's a car sticking out of it.
My gut tells me that the RV trailer was here first, and then they started building around it.
Oh, I see. Oh.
We bought this 10-acre campground just earlier this week, and sitting here today, everything's feeling really real right now. We got a ton of work to do, but man, this is better than sitting in Zoom meetings all day. I'm Brian.
And I'm Joanna. We are entrepreneurs and hotel owners.
And now campground owners.
During the pandemic, we decided to buy an old motel in this magical little enclave in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania called Promised Land.
Yep, that's the actual real name. We moved our family and lived in the motel while we renovated the entire thing. The whole experience changed our lives. And now we're in the hospitality business.
We recognize there's so much potential in Promised Land, and now we've got big ideas to do more. So we bought an old campground.
There's some animals living in this one, like birds and stuff, and squirrels.
We have absolutely no experience renovating a campground. We really don't know what we're doing. And the catch? Because we're reinvesting everything we've made from our first project into this, we've got to open it to paying guests by this summer or risk losing it all.
The Rex Hotel is a small business, and when you're running a small business, no matter if you're owner, CEO, you're doing a bit of everything. And now we're about to start a new project, a campground. I can't believe there's snow already. It's November. As soon as there's snow on the ground, everything starts to move at a faster speed because we got to get all the pipes insulated. All the issues that we had last winter, we got to take care of. Customer service is calling.
Take it. Take it.
The Rex Hotel.
We built the Rex because we wanted to get out of the city and we wanted to experience the outdoors and give our children the opportunity to experience the outdoors.
1, 2, 3.
We founded a company called United by Blue about 12 years ago and was really successful. We had almost 100 employees. The last few years have been particularly challenging for that, and
The Rex Hotel became that escape, but also became something that we could create as a business and share with others for families to come out and enjoy the great outdoors.
When we first started the hotel, I was not planning to stay, but Promised Land changed us.
it had a profound impact on our perspective on how to do not only business, but how to do life, and has made us realize really what we want to do next has to be something that we are deeply passionate about.
We want to take a
Yeah, I
read.
smelled it.
Can you take 2?
Although my journey with the company that we founded is coming to an end, it really is a natural segue into what we ultimately want to do with Promised Land. And driving past the campground for the first time too, it was like, holy smokes, that could be the coolest campground in the world.
We are super excited to be able to take everything that we learned from the hotel and apply it to the campground.
I'm excited for you to see it.
I'm so excited.
Even though it's winter, this town still has something to it. There was so much activity here in the 50s and 60s, and then it all just faded. Like when this campground was started, it was a happening place. We own this campground, but Joanna may or may not have seen it yet.
By the time Brian had told me about the campground, in his mind, it was a done deal. I could already tell. When he gets so passionate about something, there's really no changing his mind. I think it takes a couple of conversations for me to kind of grow on an idea that Brian plants.
All right, are you ready? Can you see it? This is it.
We definitely have found our own roles when we work together. Brian is so much more of the vision and the creative. I naturally gravitate towards the operational execution.
But it'll all fall flat on its face without you. It really will.
What do you think?
She's a fixer-upper. It's cute, Brian. You did good.
The campground is just about 10 acres. It's right along the main road that runs through Promised Land with 3 sides bordered by forest. When we bought this campground, we also bought everything that was on it, which includes over a dozen structures that people have built over the last 50 years. We really value sustainability. And the campground has a unique opportunity to reuse anything that we can. That includes the RV trailers and making them into amazing camping destinations.
This is the bathroom facilities.
There's something very authentic.
Yeah, but this has to be fully revamped, so come on in.
We want to transport people to a totally different way of sleeping and waking up and eating and even going to the bathroom.
Not much light in here, but you got a couple toilets. And actually, the thing about this building is this is a cement pad.
You love a good cement pad.
Here, you gotta see the inside of this one. Maybe it could be the office, but I'm not entirely sure. It's really low.
Oh, wow. That's so much cuter than I thought it was going to be. I
And-
am shocked.
I have dibs on that.
Oh,
I'm keeping that.
no, 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 no. Why is this like this?
Oh, they had an RV here. The RV came out and then they built the roof over it. You can tell. Look at this roof. Look at this roof.
Is that tarp?
It's a tarp. Oh no, it's bolted on. And I didn't bring the screw gun. Oh shoot.
You want to save this RV?
Yep. But like you gotta see, like, can you imagine like with the right colors on it and the big,
That's in good enough condition to save.
yeah, this one's great.
Can you go inside?
Some of these RVs are vintage, retro RVs that have seen better years.
It's got snow on it.
Oh. Are you in?
This is something else. You got it, come on, you can squeeze.
Oh, I cannot.
You got it.
Oh, I shouldn't have had those cheese fries.
Getting a new coat of paint on them, stripping out the insides, renovating them, they can become really awesome campsites.
This is the back side of the campground. There's hundreds of acres of untouched forest. There's never gonna be neighbors back there. This here is the building that I think you can convert into a camp store,
This one has such good vibes.
right? It's got like camp vibes to it already.
What's with the RV?
It's the same situation. So we either have to like finish off the wall and take the RV out, or we keep the RV and make it look nicer. So this is where all of the playground goes. Look at this, it'd be like an amazing, magical experience for kids.
That's cool.
How are you feeling, Joe?
I feel like it's going to be a lot of doable work. Do you feel the same?
Yeah, it's totally doable. I think the fact that it's a campground and not like a 50-room hotel that we would have to open.
But I will say that if we hadn't had done the hotel, I do feel like this would have been more daunting.
Like
now.
we have a lot of work to do, and it starts like now. It's go time. The core layout. This is the map that guests currently get to know where their campsites are, but we have to change a lot of it because first and foremost, there's too many campsites towards the road. The road is here, and then this is the woods. This is all woods right here.
What we're thinking about doing is changing all of these campsites for geodesic domes and canvas tents. The domes are going to have big windows, and there's no better spot for them than in the back where they're right up against the woods.
RV time.
My thought is really naturally that they would go in the more central area.
How many RVs are salvageable?
We're going to have to start gutting them. We'll see.
Worst part about campgrounds, the bathrooms. They're always terrible. Nobody gives them the time or the attention that they deserve. They've got spiders, spider webs, and I think that this bathroom has to be different. We have to be more thoughtful about this bathroom. You need to be more thoughtful about this bathroom.
You have parking at north and south, and then you're also going to have the welcome center, which is basically where people can go and get brochures. They can talk to a real person. So you're going to basically have the welcome center on one side and the camp store on another side, and then the playground in the middle. Right?
Yeah.
The thing that we did find out at closing is that we actually have a lot more campsites that is all in the woods. We're actually picking up about 14 campsites. And then obviously the RV food court naturally has to go really up front because that's not going to only be for guests. That's going to be for the public as well.
Right. There is a strip of land right off the main road. We couldn't figure out what to do with that first because nobody wants to camp alongside a road.
We're going to make it a spot where we can have RV food trucks that we're going to convert from the campground into some of the best food options in the area.
This feels good. This feels right.
It's spot on.
I think it's also economically efficient based on what already is there.
We only have 6 months, so we can't overbuild. We got to use what's there. I think it looks good.